to me because I was like, bitch, tell Tupac to come support you. What's up?
Right.
You want to have my daughter write the notes to Tupac talking about
what is going on right now, bro?
I wish Tupac was still alive so he could come back for my mom.
My thing is
stupid.
The problem I have with that.
2, 1.
Blunt Conversations.
4, 3, 2, 1. Action.
What's good, everybody? We don't laugh at me. What's good, everybody? We're back. Season número 2. I was about to say uno dos, but season 2. So you know who it is? It's your girl, the Mo Show, Monique. I kind of more so go by the Mo Show right now because the Knicks ain't really playing, so it's no Monique to really go by.
The what?
Go to hell.
I didn't hear you. Oh.
Go to hell. You heard what the fuck I just said. Anywho, no introduction needed, but introduce yourself.
Just Dale, for real. You already know. We're back. Number 2.
Today's going to be a very serious and funny episode. I got a lot of shit to get off my chest, and it's going to be very, very lovely because y'all know when I rant. So let's introduce our 2 guests.
Okay. Introduce the guest.
Did I sip on a bug?
Are we introducing them?
They're going to introduce themselves.
Okay. Put them both in or one at a time?
That's the new thing. Both.
All right. We're going to get them both in there. Boom.
Yeah. Everybody going to introduce themselves.
1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 3 and
right, get them sit-ups right. Hi, guys.
Peace.
So, okay, you guys can introduce yourselves. I just let everybody know you guys are our guest co-hosts for today, but I did tell them y'all going to introduce yourselves. No special treatment in my office. Start with Kry. Go ahead. Kry is actually our new special co-host. Wait, shut up.
If he's going to introduce himself, how you introduce him?
I just remembered something. All right, so Kry is our new co-host, added to the team. Hi, Kry, introduce yourself now. So nice.
As she stated, I'm the new host added to the team.
Your camera is
Kry Jones.
Is it just on me, or is everybody see it moving slow?
Is my camera messing up for anybody else?
No.
All right, that's me then. It seemed like you was freezing. All right, reintroduce yourself.
I'm just saying I didn't mess up your intro, but
right.
It's Kry Jones. Dell's computer's acting up, so he made me introduce myself twice. But I know, man, it's a pleasure and an honor to be here with Mo. Not so much Dell, for real.
Wow.
Just
this is how we started. That's okay.
Yep. Sips. Cheers. What's in your cup, Kry? Or your bottle?
Water.
What's in my cup stays in my cup. Y'all see my cup today? It
match your outfit again. That's what's up.
Yep.
Match the outfit.
Remember last time I left with cup? My cheetah print cup?
We can't just have a whole conversation.
Oh, sorry, shit. Sorry.
I'm about to say.
This is crazy.
That's madness. All right, G, introduce yourself.
What's up, everybody? Yeah, most people know me as G, but on a public platform, I go by the name A-noot. As you guys can see in my bio and profile. So, basically I specialize in metaphysics and, African studies and things of that nature. But I also dive into sports. I dive into everything that you could possibly think about.
Fan.
Yeah, I am a LeBron fan,
Don't shut the fuck up, Dale. Don't you start.
I do think that he is one of the greatest, if not the greatest player.
No, this is not a spiel about LeBron. I didn't mean that for you to go tell a spiel.
Okay, all right. So
it's a valid intro. I'll allow it. I like it.
It's a valid intro. Whatever.
All right, you guys. I don't know about that. You started off
Thank
good.
You.
Started off good, G.
Thank you. Right. Like you started off right, then you switched it up.
Yeah,
all right, guys. So like I said, you wasn't finished. Sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say that, I basically dive into a lot of topics where a lot of people don't like to get into. So, thank you for inviting me on the show, to discuss some of these particular topics so we could get some
which is exactly why I had you, because I know you're a big, not advocate. What's the other word? Because it's not disadvocate, y'all. Don't try to make me sound like a blonde. It's not disadvocate. What's the fucking word? That's not an advocate. Not an advocate. Ha, there you go. I'm just going to say that. I know you're not an advocate.
Uh-huh.
Why y'all all got that same look on y'all face. Like, go ahead, bitch. Look, find the answer yourself. Let's see how long it takes. Whatever. All right. So he's not an advocate for abortion. So y'all know I'm about to talk about the Roe versus Wade. Is that how you say it? It is Roe versus Wade, right? Or
Yes.
That is it, right? Okay, yeah. So that's the first topic we'll jump into. Remember, I said
that's
serious.
the first topic?
That's the first topic.
So we're just going to go heavy from the beginning.
We are.
Right,
I'm a heavy bitch.
Let's go.
Well, I'm not heavy. Shut up. Anyway, I'll play my damn. All right, anyway, so. I know, I have to play myself. All right, so let's start. Boom. So basically, I'm going to let you guys know what the Roe versus Wade is, because y'all said y'all did not look at it. Not you.
You're being professional. I love it. Got definitions.
I want to shoot him. Anyway, so yes. Excuse me. Whoa. I had definitions last season too.
You did.
All right. Anywho, so yes, Roe versus Wade.
Notebook.
And then there we're gonna put a gunshot at him. That's what we're gonna put that in there. All right, so boom. So Roe versus Wade was a decision made by the Supreme Court in which the court ruled that the Constitution of the United States. Wait, what did I have? Oh, can't rule. Yo, I can't fucking read my own handwriting. Hold on. Okay, boom. The court ruled that the Constitution of the United States protects a pregnant woman's liberty to choose to have an abortion without excessive government penetration. I think that says that's
government penetration.
Dictation. Boom. Haha. There you go.
Not much better.
There you go. Whatever. Shut the hell up. You know what they meant. But yeah. So basically, the Supreme Court. I don't know if they leaked it, but somebody leaked basically that they was trying to.
I don't think they ever said who leaked it. I didn't see it.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I saw a name, but I mean, I hope they wouldn't snitch, because then kind of when she be, But yeah. So anyway, so basically, somebody leaked the Roe versus Wade is basically about to get reversed. So of course, everybody is up in arms about that, because now they feel like women should have. I wouldn't want to kill you. How women should have. They want to say how women should have, of course, the right to decide if they can have an abortion or not. So I just would like to know everybody's stance first on abortion. We'll start with Dale.
How are we gonna start with me? Okay, I am pro-choice.
Okay.
Simple.
Any reason? No reason?
The reason is because, I like people to have choices. That's what it boils down to, I don't feel too strongly either way, and I'm not a woman either. So, it might affect me different than it affects some women. I don't know, but I'm like, hey, you should have a choice. Now, who should have the choice? We'll get into that later, but I am pro-choice.
Good one. All right, Kry.
I'm kind of divided on this one. Based off how I was raised, abortions are not acceptable at all. But now being an adult and having 7 daughters is just like, I would want them to have
7 daughters.
He said 7 daughters. 7 daughters.
7 daughters.
Lucky ass. All girls, lucky.
Oh, he doesn't. It's not over. He has a son too.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, and you got a team. That's what's up.
Word, he got a whole NBA squad.
Oh, my bad. I didn't know if I. Why did I even say that's
W?
business? I shouldn't have said that.
WNBA
I just kind of just threw that out there.
Word.
Right, because I was just talking about what he told us.
Nah, my boy got
that's a boy in there. That's a boy.
Yeah.
All right, so Anoot,
just
go
one.
ahead. You two
Just
now.
one.
Your turn. Ooh, y'all like my little hand gesture? Shut up. And y'all all just shut up too. That's what's lit. They're learning people.
Nobody saw it. Nobody saw it though. Okay.
Whatever. Go ahead. Hello?
It's on Newt, right?
Oh, it's on me? Oh, it's on me.
Oh, yeah, you ain't hear me say. I hate you.
Oh, my bad. No, I didn't hear you say it, but I apologize. But
oh, good.
Of course, I am against abortion at all sides of it. And the reason being is because when a person gets abortion, actually let's just start with the fact that there's a fetus in there. There's all of us at one point in time used to be a living organism as a fetus and things of that nature. So I feel like especially when the decision comes to eliminating a child, we always hear certain speech like I don't, you shouldn't worry about what I do with my body. But the child inside of you is not your body. The same way how you came out as an independent force to do whatever it is that you need to do in life now is the same way that particular child
was deep.
The same way how that particular child inside of the individual is also its own individual, only sustaining off of the mother. It's, the child is looking to the mother to feed it nutrients, looking to feed it love and things like that. So one of the most hateful things that you can do is actually eliminate something that you help to create with another individual. You know what I'm saying? The only force that should have the decision whether a child should live or not would be whatever it is that people would consider to be God, or I follow nature and science, so I don't follow God. But a lot of people who say that they follow God follow this type of practice, and that's actually eliminating life. I always like to pose the question to people: do you think if Jesus was alive today, would he be pro-abortion? I don't think Jesus would be okay with that, especially with the way that the world is going and the way that this society also loves death. Everything is based upon death, and whether it be death in the foods, death with abortion, that it's all about death. So we got to look at it from a spiritual aspect, but I don't want to overtake the whole conversation. I'm sure there's a lot more to be said, but that's my take on why I believe that abortion is one of the most inhumane and most spiritually destructive practices that a human being can do to themselves and to the individual that's growing inside of them.
Well, I have one question, Mo, before you move on.
Yeah.
Does the situation matter?
Oh yes, it definitely does matter. If a woman is raped, yes, I do believe that she can go ahead and perform that procedure.
Okay.
Because that's the number one thing that's brought up. I was going to say the same.
But that's the crazy part is that's the number one thing, but it's the least most that is
oh yeah, for
that
sure
happens.
Right.
Sure.
All right, let me get to my answer before y'all start going deep.
Okay.
So basically,
my
answer is I'm with Dale. How could I put this? I'm not for abortion, but I also am for people having the choice. But my thing is, how could I put this? Here's how I see it. I see it like, I think that people that have abortions because they were raped and stuff like that should definitely get leniency, like they should get like it free and stuff like that. And people that are just doing it like because, I'm just deciding not to use protection, or I'm just deciding not to get a birth control, they should be like charged some extra shit, because that's what I don't agree with. Like my thing is, boom, if you don't want to have a child, don't do what it like, do the precautions that it doesn't take to have the child. So boom, I'm 32 years old. I ain't never had no pregnancy. 32, what is it? 2022? I'm 32 years old and I ain't never had no pregnancy scare. Why? Because my ass I don't want no children. Why? And why? Because well, I'm not gonna go into why I don't want children, but yeah, I don't want children. I don't want children. So I took the proper precautions to not have no damn children. It's simple. It's not hard. Like, so that be my thing. It shouldn't keep being like, I just don't want to I just want to have an abortion so I can just fuck random, fuck. No, that's what I don't agree with. That's the shit I don't agree with. Now, if you get raped or some crazy shit, sure. Because I do understand sometimes birth control, I do understand shit that ass does sometimes happen. But like I said, if you just going around fucking and you just keep going and getting abortions at this point, I think they should up that price like 1,000 or some shit, because it shouldn't be allowed for like people to just keep going to get a. But then again, like I said, I don't want people to not have a choice, because I get that too. Because then it's kind of like, damn, all right, so. But then no, because I was gonna say it's like, say a person can't afford the child, but then here we go again. Use the precautions. You can't afford the child. You can't do this, so don't do what it. Exactly. Don't have sex without a condom, or don't have sex, or use your birth control. They have male birth control now too. So at this point, it's no excuse. Yeah. It's no excuse at this point. So that's just my stance on it. But I'm totally pro-choice for everybody. I don't think the government should ever be able to tell people, oh, you can't get this done. I do think, like I said, maybe they should up it for people that's not getting it because it's like a rape or a serious case. It's like the price should be maybe raised or some shit, or like make it like so it's not something which like, oh well, I'm just gonna fuck it. I can just go get an abortion because that's kind of what it is right now. Like, okay, I got plan B. Okay, I can go do it. Okay. So everybody just kind of, So that's my stance on that. So I don't know if that's not like a pro-choice. It's just like just be smart. Like, come on, it's not that hard. Like I said, I'm 32.
I feel like that was self-explanatory. Like you kind of, for me, you touched every base. Like take the necessary precautions and make sure that when you're going through the process, which everybody knows, like use protection, like understandable, mistakes happen. Don't ask me how. I don't know how. Like, because you feel like let's keep it 100. Like we all
people
grown,
don't like to use condoms.
Like
that's the problem. It feels good.
But then you're not taking the necessary precautions. So you know it's a possibility that you're gonna get pregnant. So if you get pregnant with going into this like knowing that it was a possibility, then own
that's
up.
on you.
Like take accountability, be responsible. Like so, but I also agree with that the government should never.
That's why it's so hard.
That
right?
much power.
That's why I'm trying to make it at least so it's something that would make people like, damn, let me not think abortion is so easy to get. So I understand, like, like I said, make it cheap keep it as is for people that get raped. No, it's free for people that get raped. Like, do y'all know that? Like, is it like free?
I know people can get free abortions under certain circumstances, so I would think that could be
so boom, make it free for people that get I will hope so. So make it free for people that get raped and shit like that. But any other circumstances kind of like honestly,
no, that's not good either, because now you just saying if you poor you can't have abortions, and then if you're rich you can just have a bunch.
But you see, that's what I'm
so
saying.
That's tricky like, too. Like now it's like a classes
because now it's like people throwing their babies in the dumpster, like having a child but throwing in the dumpster. That's why I'm like, damn, it's like it's a tricky situation, man.
That I like. This is a little bit more like I'll explain mine a little bit more. It's like you said, if you don't allow people the choice and it's something they really don't want. You're gonna get a lot of neglected children.
Yeah,
and a lot of at-home abortions, which is gonna do a lot more damage, and it's gonna get because whenever anything is banned, like alcohol is banned during prohibition, they open up these bootleggers and all that. Whenever anything is banned, when weed's not legal, people still find a way to do, and it kind of makes it unsafe, and it's something that you really don't want to be unsafe, and that's why I kind of like. Personally, I don't like the idea of abortion like that. Like, I'd rather it not be a thing, but like I have to be realistic in the world that, people are doing this. This is a thing. This is
same. Like
technically human nature. And whether you look at it from a legal standpoint, a moral standpoint, or a religious standpoint, everybody still has their own path to walk. So who am I to say you have an abortion is not your spiritual path or your religious path or your legal path? You know what I'm saying? Because I am also religious, but not in a certain follow religion sort of way. Everybody knows now, whatever.
Spiritual or religious?
You can say spiritual.
Yeah, you're not religious because I'm not religious. You're not religious.
It might depends on how you look at it.
But you're spiritual.
It depends on how you look at it. But at the end of the day, it all depends on what do you think everyone is here for, because I don't even believe everybody's here for the same reasons. So I can't hold everybody
don't even start that
to my way of thinking and my reasons, because we are not alike. We're not here for the same thing. So that's why I'm more so pro-choice, because at the end of the day I can say, look, it ain't good for me and the people I mess with, and it might make me judge you. And be honest, I might look at you a certain way, maybe I won't. I don't know. I'm human. I'm just being honest.
I don't judge. Thank you.
Do what you got to do. But when the government takes that away, I'm not for it to be taken away in that aspect. You know what I'm saying? I don't think they have the right to take it away, and that's why I'm more pro-choice.
For me personally, because the government has done so many destructive things to especially my people, there's a lack of trust there. So you can't necessarily expect people to have this sense of confidence in a system that is so destructive against our people since we got here. Right. So that's why, when we look at power and we look at the government, so that there's a lack of confidence. So we don't want to give them that much power over these particular types of choices. But in the sense of especially abortion, I think sometimes we got to go to like the statistics of abortions. And the statistics are that every single woman that has an abortion has a also has a mental problem after that performing that particular procedure, right? And a lot of times these women use abortions as a cure for bad choices, right? So abortion, which is an unethical, deadly act. If you ever looked at any type of abortion videos, you'll see they'll suck the baby out and then take the limbs off of the child. You understand what I'm saying? In some cases, they take the child's brain and they use the pituitary gland or the pineal gland in order to create melatonin. You know what I'm saying? They use the bodies of the child for scientific studies because you've given up the right to that child, right? So a lot of times the woman that actually put together the program that that offers abortion at a high quantity, which is Planned Parenthood,
yeah,
which is the most ironic name that you could give.
Makes no sense. It makes no sense. It makes no sense.
About it.
Planned Parenthood does abortions. Makes no sense.
So I think the lady's name is Margaret Sanger, right? One of the most racist women that you could ever meet that was into eugenics and eliminating Black people altogether. Right. So between 1970s and now, I think we eliminated over, I think about 60 or 70 million Black babies. Right. So this particular issue that we're having is not necessarily a choice of your body. It's more or less a lot of bad choices that we're making. Right. And the mental health of the people that are eliminating these children is at stake. This is why I said the spiritual aspect of it is detrimental. So it's not even necessarily about the government, because the government is placing the keys of Satan in your hand for you to take these particular acts into your own hand. You understand what I'm saying? Because having a child is a divine gift from whoever you may deem your creator to be. You understand what I'm saying? So if having a child, you know, everybody say, oh man, God bless you, you had this child, oh, safe birth, da 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 da. So what is the opposite of killing that child now? That is an act of the devil, or the opposite of what you consider to be God. You understand what I'm saying? So we have to take into consideration what these people are coercing us to do. So I'm not looking at it as, well, the government shouldn't have that much power and things like that. I'm looking at it from a moral, spiritual standpoint and a mental health standpoint. You know, the psychological issues that women go through by eliminating that. The first process, of course, is going to be psychologically damaging. But there's women that go through 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of these different things. You know, because once you have a pregnancy, now you start to develop breast cancer once you eliminate that pregnancy, because now the body doesn't know why you're forcefully eliminating a child. So it's you're lactating, or you're creating this milk, right? Then you eliminate the child is no longer there. So now the body's confused, and that lactating milk is now turning into cancer cells, because there's a direct correlation between abortion and breast cancer. You understand what I'm saying? So these are things that we have to look into. That's why I said it's spiritually damaging, because on a physical scale, you can see the effects of abortion to an individual. So I'm not really concerned about the government, you know what I'm saying, per se, but I'm more concerned about the spiritual implications that people are doing upon themselves by performing these acts. And the type of language that follows it. Oh, it's my body, you can't tell me what to do. Well, 50% of that genetic come from the man, and 50% of the genetics comes from you. So it's not your full choice.
That's
And if anything, your grandparents actually play a role in it too. If you look at the Punnett square tells you that 25% come from the grandparents, 25% come from the father, and 25% come from the mother. So whose choice is it to eliminate a child that comes from that particular biological tree? You understand what I'm saying? So it's a whole lot that goes into it, that just the action of getting rid of a child that you got a lustful night for, and you decide to take off the condom and you forgot to pull out too late. And the reasons behind abortions are the most idiotic, ignorant, and foolish diabolical answers that you'll ever
Make
hear.
sure you put grenades after those still.
You know what I'm saying?
Ignorant. Diabolical.
Oh my goodness.
Make the people
All
feel
But yeah,
bad.
I don't want to
Let me throw in a
over
question
talk
to
it.
you. Let me throw in a question to you, G, really quick. It's just
What's
I
up?
told y'all he was going to babble about that. That's why I said.
Yeah.
no, he's not bad. No.
No, good babble. Good babble.
Hey,
This is what it is right here.
Yo,
Good babble.
when I go to war on abortion, man, it get ugly. You
So
know what I'm saying? I lose at least 10 followers every time I talk about abortion.
You ain't gonna lose nobody here, bro.
I'm cold, guys.
We with you.
As you
I'm
should.
talking now. I'm cold, guys, so I have my
whatever you're
jacket on now.
passionate
Go ahead.
about.
I just got a question. So
What's
I
up?
know we're talking about abortion or whatever.
Yeah.
So
What's up?
what is your feelings on like Plan B? Is it extend to that also, or is it just to a certain time frame? Like when the child is actually, when do you believe the child is a child? When do you believe that it's abortion, or is it from right away? Because like Plan B technically can be considered abortion in a way.
Right.
So how do you feel about Plan B?
Plan B is dangerous as well. When you take a Plan B, it creates cancer cells in your body because it's stopping the natural process of the egg being able to. Well, no, the egg is already fertilized by the sperm, so that's already a child.
Right.
From
So
the
you say the child is there
from the egg being fertilized by the sperm. That is a child. You understand what I'm saying? So what the Plan B does is all it does is a smaller form of abortion.
Yeah, it's like earlier.
Exactly.
So I'm not for that as well. Because
Plan B.
But you see, the thing is, a woman's body immediately starts to change from the time that egg and that sperm connect. So now her body now starts to make changes from that immediate moment. Now that her uterus has to expand, her breasts now start swelling, even the men go through changes. I don't know, you guys have children, so around the time
that's a fact.
Around the time that the woman is pregnant, you go through psychological changes. You all of a sudden you're tired as hell. You don't know what's going on. So the energy is a spiritual energy that the child is using amongst their parents. So there's a lot of spiritual implications that we do not see. See, our eyes only see 5/10 of the physical world. So 95.95% of the actual world we do not see. These eyes only see 0.05%. The other 95.95% is all spiritual. So there's a lot that we don't see in physical reality. You know what I'm saying?
Do you believe in capital murder? Like
capitalism?
Death penalty.
Death penalty? Yes.
Okay.
And I believe
this is why I don't like them to have it. Honestly, I'm not even gonna. I don't know why.
Why? No, because
this is why I don't like y'all to talk. Because y'all just don't ever shut the fuck. Like y'all just. This is what y'all did at the barbecue. This is what y'all did at the damn barbecue. This is what y'all did at that fucking barbecue.
But isn't that
penalty
kind of contradicting?
No. If you take someone's life, your life should be taken. Simple. It's just that simple. But if it's self-defense, no. Of course not.
So you believe the only people who get the death penalty is people who murder?
Yeah, who murder and do
rape.
Yeah, well, no, rape. Nah, rape. I don't believe a person should die for rape. I believe they should be castrated.
Okay.
So now you lose your penis. You'll never be able to.
Didn't I say that last time, Dale?
But wait. All right, because I feel like with the capital murder thing, right?
Yeah.
Like I agree with you, right? But it's for me, it's contradicting because where does the second chance come in?
Where does the what?
We're gonna talk about where does the second chance come in, and we're gonna talk about like the
second chance. Second chance to what?
Like I killed somebody. That
right.
doesn't
So
like so. So in other words, after I kill somebody,
does the person that you kill get a second chance? No, the person that you killed don't get a second chance. Why should you?
He said if you killed, you get killed.
So that's saying one sin is greater than the other.
No.
Is it not?
That's a balance. If you take someone's life and take someone away from
murder is the ultimate sin to me.
You have
there's no such thing.
There's no such thing as what?
Technically, there's no such thing as sin
greater than the other.
I mean,
you do have greater sin.
The world is a sin. The whole world is a sin.
there's greater penalties and in sins and things like that. But the thing is, if you take someone away from their family, you deserve to be taken away from your family as well. Because and here's the thing.
Except serial
It
killers.
has to. You have to go through.
But that's only so we could study them. Sorry.
We have to go through an extensive process to find out if that person justified killing the person. You understand what I'm saying?
That's what I was gonna say. What about snapping? Like snapping, I feel is how the hell did we get to murdering us? Y'all see how we do? We just go into different
because abortion is murder.
Snapping.
I mean,
abortion is murder.
Consider it murder. Like,
yeah, right. But so snapping, I feel snapping because sometimes people really snap. So at this point, I feel like that should
once
be
you snap,
another murder.
But like a
that's
crime
the
of
thing.
passion. You saying
if we had a penalty where a person knew once you kill somebody you die, I guarantee it would have slowed down a lot of what's going on. I'm telling you, a lot of people would think twice.
I don't think so.
Okay, so then
not with this generation. No, not now. Maybe back in the day.
Once you off somebody, you off too. I guarantee you don't think twice about it.
Not now. No. I think back in the day when we were younger, sure. Now, no. I feel like
even back then, I don't think it worked.
And it
I think back then it would have worked.
And it eliminates the government's ability to profit off of prisoners, because we know that the industrial prison complex is a slave system based upon the 13th Amendment. What did they say? They say that slavery is not legal except for the involuntary servitude of an individual.
Mm-hmm.
So,
all right, we're gonna get this last thing out, and then I'm gonna change this topic. All right, go ahead.
We're gonna have another show about this. This is good.
Yeah. So basically, they're just telling you that the prison industrial complex is just slavery. You understand what I'm saying? So this eliminates all of that. All the dudes that's killing the people, what are they doing in prison anyway? They raping each other. They cutting each other's faces. They need to go anyway, regardless. That's how.
But what about the ones that's in prison? That's in prison.
No more questions
for other charges outside of murder, because that's like saying, capital murder, right? I killed you. You deserve to be. So everyone who has had an abortion deserves to get off.
No. That's a little different.
And then he gets.
That's a little different.
And
that's
then,
a little different.
And then
that's premeditated murder.
I agree. I totally agree with you. But because that particular individual is not born yet, that's the reason why.
Well, but you just said from the time that the sperm hits the egg,
it's done.
That's a lie.
It is
we'll have
that is
episode about this. The
all
conversation is done.
Right,
Y'all dragged it and took it to a whole
there
different
was one more part I had to add.
It's over.
Go ahead.
No, I'm not doing it. I told y'all.
You can't kill a good conversation.
First and foremost, I was rushing him because I said my phone is dying. So I said I didn't even have time to do all this extra shit. Y'all dragged it.
Come drop the gem.
Well, I'm gonna drop my
gem. So you didn't charge your phone?
This is my show, no? So I'm gonna drop my gems that I want to drop.
You got it.
Back to my gem. So my gem is Johnny Depp. Hi, Johnny.
Johnny Depp, no
excuse me, shut the fuck up. Hi, Johnny. Johnny, I just want to tell you, I'm gonna send this to his DMs. So Johnny, everybody out here, we love you.
Oh, snap.
We love you so much.
Johnny won the case.
It's over? It just came in?
No, yes, because Amber testified today. So dead ass?
Yep. No, I'm lying.
I will fuck you up, you bitch. Not bitch, sorry. That was harsh. Asshole. I take bitch back. Asshole. You see how upset I get from my man? Shut up. Yo, facts. I was mad hyped. I'm like, finally.
I had to get you back. I felt the way. You interrupted me in G conversation. I was upset.
Oh, all right. You got it. That was cute. You got it. But anyway, okay, so back to Johnny. Yeah. So boom, basically, since I know y'all don't know about this, let me fill y'all in on Johnny.
I did my research.
Okay, well, let me still talk first. So boom, Johnny and Amber started dating in 2009. Married, well, they got engaged 2 years later, but got married in 2015. Then a year later, Amber Heard files for divorce because of abuse. So now in 2017, they settled out of court. This hoe gets $7 million. She says, I'm going to donate it to such and such charity. Never did. Boom. Now, 2018, Amber writes this, what is it called? A co-op that they do in the newspaper or whatever. She wrote in a co-ed. Yeah, something like that. She wrote a domestic abuse piece in the Washington Post, boom, about being a survivor. clearly, she didn't say Johnny's name, but bitch, who the hell else was you married to? So everybody knew who the fuck she was talking to at this point in time.
Child of music.
So now,
God, I'm sorry.
Don't look. I take Johnny serious. So then in 2019, Johnny files, which is what we're in now, $50 million for defamation, which is their battle now. So basically, he's now claiming that she shit his bed, cut off his finger. She's verbally abusive. That we're not gonna laugh at her shitting his bed, bitch.
That is hilarious.
She roundhouse punched him. She kicked a door in on his head and his nice little skull. You see how tiny that man is? Told him Dior wouldn't want him because he's not fashionable and he's not sexy. It's Johnny Depp. Anyway, she told him that she told one of her friends she didn't like being with his old friends and listening to them play their guitars all day. Who the hell wouldn't want to sit in the woods listening to Johnny Depp and his friends playing fucking guitar? Hello? She's weird. Anywho.
This is not
so now basically, excuse me?
Nothing. I'm listening.
Oh, so now, boom, Johnny, of course. The big butt. Basically, now this hoe done tried to lie and said that she was using some makeup brand to cover up her spots. Like it was a specific makeup just to cover like bruises and shit.
Abuse makeup?
The makeup brand came out and said, bitch, we wasn't even out back then. So what are you even talking about? You're lying. Johnny Depp is now, yes, like Kry said, soon he'll be winning this case. Go ahead and tell him what you know, Dale.
You told the whole story. I just want to say for the
nobody
record,
got no input on that.
Before we start, we're gonna get it.
How y'all feel about Amber Heard and her? She's still an Aquaman. If this was Johnny Depp, and if Johnny Depp not Johnny Depp. Yeah, as we see, Amber Heard came out. She came out crying to abuse. And now that bitch, she's in fucking Aquaman getting whatever the hell she want. Johnny Depp asked them lost Pirates of the fucking Caribbean, and I love that movie. And I'm pissed about it. He lost Pirates of the Caribbean, mad at his fucking movies,
well,
mad bread because that bitch fucking lied.
I'm not really mad about that.
So you're not mad a man lost his life.
Life?
Not in a literal sense. He lost his life.
We gotta go back to G on that one. Somebody died.
I'm about to say, yo.
He didn't
something not right.
No, I'm gonna just say for the record, I like Johnny Depp a lot. I fucks with Johnny Depp. I like Johnny Depp. And I'm glad he's being vindicated now because I don't like the stuff that be going on, and I don't know the dude, but he seemed pretty cool. I like his movies. Not too mad that they're not doing the Pirates of the Caribbean because I was kind of tired of it. But that's just a personal thing. I am mad. He was
going to make one more. Relax.
I'm mad she messed up his work and all of that stuff. And I think the amount he sued for was too low. I think.
And of course, she countersued for $100 million. I hope they give that to him.
Yeah, of course. Like I feel like he could have sued for more. What she did is ridiculous. I did watch some of the trials, seen some of the text messages and stuff. It was a pretty goofy thing, and yeah, like Amber, you played yourself.
It's a waste.
You played yourself, Amber.
So don't you watch Aquaman?
I've seen Aquaman, yes.
Do you plan on watching the one coming out?
I do.
Really?
I absolutely do.
No, you're not.
I will.
If you do, you're not my brother-in-law anymore.
I don't care if she is in 10 minutes of it.
I thought you were about to say you don't care. I was about to say,
I'm still gonna watch. She got paid. She got paid.
Shouts to all of us. We got her 10 minutes. She's only in the movie for 10 minutes now because we got like 3.6 million sentences to get her bitch ass out of there. So now she only got 10 minutes in the film.
I'm still.
She testifying this week, y'all. So don't worry. We're gonna be back to talk about this one.
I don't
she
believe
definitely testifying.
I don't really like. We talked about this last season, the cancel culture thing. I'm not really for it.
So no, she can get canceled. I agree.
I don't really care if she's in the movie or not.
That's fucked up because she did it purposely, though. She did it purposely. She did it when the women. What was that movement that was out? What was the movement? She did it when that movement started because she knew it would get her traction. That's the only reason she did that shit. And she knows that's dangerous game to fucking play with men, especially because
she should be
women. Everybody always gonna believe the woman. And that's really fucked up. And now she put a bad taste in for all of us.
Don't ruin my enjoyment. Just punish her. And let me see the movie still. I'm good with
What's your real excuse for being upset? Because I know my concerns, but I'm like curious, like Mo, like why are you upset? Like,
no, you say yours first. I'm gonna hear yours first. I ask the questions.
No. I want to know why you're so upset.
I know why I'm upset.
I'm upset
because I feel like if it was LeBron, you wouldn't care.
I mean, that's different.
What?
Nah, I'm really just joking. I'm just joking. Come on now. We all know that I like LeBron.
Oh, she said it. Ooh. We got it recorded. No. Oh, we using that. We literally using that. The truth comes out. You like LeBron.
I'm a little tipsy, so no. Anyway, we're gonna say. Now I don't even remember what I was gonna say. I'm so disgusted with myself. So first of all, y'all know that I just do not like LeBron in basketball. Let's start with that. I would never agree with some woman coming to say he abused him if I didn't believe her, if I didn't believe he abused her. So no, I would be on LeBron's side, the bum side. I'm not gonna call him LeBron. Okay. I would be on the bum side, who's actually not even in the playoffs right now. So who knows what he's out there doing?
Oh my goodness.
What is that supposed to mean?
I don't know. I just thought I should mention that. I don't know. I just decided to add that in there, you know?
It's so much awareness that needs to be brought from this.
A lot.
Like I feel like there's a stigma that like men don't get abused or we have thick skin. So like
that's another thing. That's what she said to him. She said, "Who's gonna believe you? You're a rich white man in America. Who's gonna believe you?"
Yeah.
And they actually had her saying that shit on tape. Dumb bitch. I'll fuck her up dead ass. I'm not even playing anymore. Whoa. All right, go ahead. Wow. I'm sorry, I got tight.
Who wants to see Amber and Mo in the battle? I got 100 on it.
I did DM that bitch too. I dead DM her ass. Bitch, I'll fuck you up. What's up?
What if y'all got a fight in the ocean?
Johnny is I'm a mermaid, so yeah, I could find that ocean.
But she's an aqua woman, so it's gonna be
fuck that bitch. That bitch is a fucking serpent. Johnny is a
Are y'all really doing this right now?
It just went off the rails.
Y'all really doing
That's why we shouldn't have started with Roe v. Wade. We should have started with this and then we could have got serious.
I said Johnny's a gentle soul. That man goes to the cancer children's hospitals for fucking free to see those little kids all the fucking time. That stupid bitch. That stupid bitch.
He told the kid he ate his finger.
I'm sorry for cursing all day, y'all, but that she really pissed me off.
Ate his finger
because she bit it off or cut it off with a fucking bottle, dumb hoe. I'll beat her ass all day.
I think me and G kind of feel the same way right about now.
She's G ain't say nothing.
She's so passionate. I'm just like, yo, like, okay.
I'm just saying that really pissed me off because she pulled a Jada Pinkett. She's toxic. She's toxic for us women. She's toxic for us women right now.
Jada Pinkett?
Because Jada's a toxic woman and Amber's a toxic woman.
I'm gonna say this.
Yes,
I don't really follow the Johnny Depp and Amber situation. I do feel it's a distraction, but I think the moral of the story is this: that we have to create some kind of laws where if people are blatantly trying lying or destroying or having this type of defamation of these particular individuals, that there should be some kind of penalty so if a woman comes out and say, hey, I was raped, matter of fact, I know you don't want to go back to the Roe versus Wade, but the lady Jane Roe actually lied to the Supreme Court and told them that she was raped, then went back and said no, she wasn't raped. There's a video.
Real people?
Yeah, but her name isn't. Her name is not Jane Roe though. I think is like Jane McCorvey or something like that. So she changed her name so that she could lie, and she told them that she got raped, and that's how she got pregnant. So in order for her to get the abortion, because in Texas they didn't at that particular time they didn't allow women to get abortions, so she had to lie and say unless she had got raped. So she lied and said,
see, there you go again. That's another thing. Now that's another thing.
She lied. Lying. She lied and said she got raped, and and then that's where the whole Supreme Court got into it and stuff like that. If only
it was a real way we could really make sure shit ain't like sus, because damn, it's now shit. Thinking about that now, right? People gonna start saying, damn, I got raped to get abortions.
Right. So the moral of the story is I do think that once you find somebody 100% guilty of lying, especially defamation of character, that person should be jailed for the same time that person would have got if they got.
I agree with that. I agree with that. I agree with that. Yep.
Right.
So I agree. So I don't know nothing about Johnny Depp and them. I just know that
it's Johnny Depp. Stop calling Johnny Depp.
I'm good with Johnny Depp because he be in the water, so it's good. It works.
Yeah, I never saw Pirates of the Caribbean. I never saw whatever the
you didn't miss anything. You didn't miss
whoa,
come
on.
Johnny Depp is cool.
He cool.
You never saw Edward Scissorhands?
Listen, I'm a big Johnny Depp fan.
That's a freaking legendary movie.
Oh no, Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Public Enemies, Cry Baby.
So y'all saying
those are all my joints.
So y'all saying Pirates of the Caribbean or just roof that one?
I'm
Yeah,
saying that
yeah.
I'm not mad that
Johnny
that
Babe,
he's
not
not
me.
continuing because of this. The
He
case
just wanted
actually
one more
saved us.
episode to kill him off. Shut up.
We don't want to
What's
see
up with
him
Vin
do this
Diesel and
anymore.
Fast and Furious doing 13 movies? How about
Don't
that?
bring
You know
Vin
what?
Diesel
And
into
that
this.
shit
Vin
is
Diesel
trash.
is an American
That shit is
treasure.
trash.
We're not
know
talking
Fast
what?
and
about Vin
Furious been
Diesel.
trash since Tokyo Drift.
Everything happens for a
Period.
reason. I
Yeah,
feel like this
everything
happens for a
situation
reason.
came just so he
After
didn't make
Tokyo
that movie.
Drift. Not Bow. Sorry. After Tokyo
All of
Drift.
this is
Bow Wow's one was
happening
good.
right now.
Love you, Bow. Sorry.
Just so he didn't make the last Pirates of Caribbean. Like
And we okay with that.
all of this. And-
Wow,
but
Donnie, this is
You're
not
gonna
me.
get his money.
I'm
He's
I
sending
still
feel
him
gonna
like
get
he
his
so
money.
I don't appreciate
She
this.
should have to pay the money he would have made and go to jail, and that's it. You know, that's it.
Anyway,
Yeah.
whatever.
I agree.
Oh,
I
agreed.
agree.
Agreed.
But,
But Johnny,
only if the person is 100% guilty, because you got some
Right.
situations where
oh no, we have
it's half,
it's
it
mad
might be
people that
half
testified against
guilty
her.
or
Yeah.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Might
Right.
be, you
Yeah.
know, like he might have
Yeah.
played a role in it and stuff like that.
Right.
So I don't.
Wait,
Yeah, I
time
agree.
out. Boom.
Yeah.
You know what? I will say I recently feel a little bad for going, damn it, here I go. Now I feel bad. I forgot about this. I did just remember she does have borderline personality disorder. They did tell her that. So I was feeling a little bad about going off on her because I do understand that she has a mental disorder or whatever like that. But it's like, girl, you gotta take accountability if that's the case. Like, take that accountability and make your ass lie. Because at this point, you're getting caught in everything. So when is shit gonna stop? Like at some point, you gotta say, all right, guys, damn. True.
There's only one thing about what you're saying. Because here's my thing. If I'm not guilty of something, I'm not saying I'm guilty. You understand what I'm saying? Like, so at some point in time, he gave this woman $7 million
But that's because the court ordered him to.
for
That
claims
was a part of the
abuse.
divorce. No, that was the divorce settlement.
Oh, they was married?
They was
Yeah,
married
they was
for a
married.
year.
Okay, yeah,
For a
they
year,
were married.
right?
I told you I don't know
Okay.
nothing about. I don't know
Yeah,
nothing
they-
about.
Nah,
think they were
yeah,
married
that
for a
$7 million was
year,
from the
right?
divorce settlement.
It was like
No.
1 year.
I thought
Oh
you
yeah,
said
they
they
was
made
married for a
claims
year.
They was
were
married for
together
like 1
mad
year.
long.
Yeah, they was
Yeah,
married
they
for like
was-
And she
they
one
got
year.
engaged for
$7
mad
million
long.
for 1 year.
7 million
Yeah.
for
But they
one
were
year
together for
marriage.
mad long. They were together for
Crazy.
mad long.
And you couldn't just
And-
That
leave
don't
it at
matter.
that,
Like,
right? Now you still gotta go.
$7 million for
Crazy.
a
And
year?
that's why he's suing for 50 million because that bitch took his whole life for no
That's-
reason.
Oh, okay.
Like,
So she just walked away from $7 million just from the divorce, not because of the abuse claims and all of that.
No, yeah,
Like,
it was
just
the
because-
divorce.
That she said she
Oh,
was
okay,
gonna donate
okay.
to charity, but it apparently
never did.
happened.
Mhm.
So,
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Okay.
So much for mental health.
so much for mental health. Right?
Ain't it mental? Oh,
Crazy.
all right. Before we get into the fun stuff, I'm gonna say one more serious thing. Rest in peace to Naomi Judd.
Who?
Naomi. Hello,
Who's
Naomi
that?
Judd, the country singer. Wyoming and Naomi and Ashley Judd. Y'all don't know the Judd sisters?
I know
She
Ashley
black.
Judd.
She black. She black.
I know Ashley.
I
They're
know
country
Ashley Judd.
singers. No, they're not
Is she black? Is she
Ashley
not
Judd's an
black? Oh.
actress. No, she's
Ashley-
not
I
black.
know
What kind
Ashley
of
Judd.
racist? What kind of racism is that?
That's why I ignore
Their
that.
country singers
R.I.P.
know
to
they're not
Naomi
black.
Judd,
There's black
and
country
R.I.P.
singers.
to the
Who's the black
No,
country singer? Who's the
No,
black
there's
country singer?
there's some black country singers.
Don't Google. Don't
What?
Google. Who's the
No,
black
no.
country singer?
No,
Lil
I'm not.
Nas
I'm not
X?
googling. No,
Hey,
well,
Michelle.
I heard he was a country singer, but no, there's a black lady. I forgot her name though.
Well,
Yeah,
I know
Michelle.
one. His name is Terrell Owens.
Terrell
That's a
Owens.
football player. That's a football
All
player.
right.
All right.
My phone,
Wrong
guys. I don't
Terrell.
know that.
Wrong Terrell.
So-
Okay, go ahead.
Terrell
Go ahead.
something
Hell,
else.
I will end this whole shit right the fuck now.
What?
Y'all want to see if Aries black or not? Because we
What
can see.
happened? He said,
So we gonna see.
he just
we
said
go-
T.O.'s
let's-
country
oh,
singer, but
damn.
Like it here. You don't let us say nothing.
I told y'all my phone was dying. Okay, I said I didn't have time to elaborate with y'all today because
All
my
right.
phone is dying.
Come on,
Why
let's
don't you
do it.
why don't you charge it? What's wrong with
You see
charging?
the
it?
headphones in
Exactly.
my
You ain't
ear?
gotta charge
You see
it?
the headphones in my ear?
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Okay,
All
I
right.
want to talk about Dave Chappelle.
I mean, that's
getting
after this, but yeah. go ahead.
attacked on his show today. Did anybody see that?
Yes,
last night it happened.
I'm not laughing at that. That's not even amusing.
It is. I'm laughing at it. I'm laughing at it
How
all day.
dare you?
It's
How
funny.
dare y'all?
It's funny. It's funny. And then
I was more excited about the ass whipping that they gave me.
Right,
I
that's
was
what I'm
excited
laughing
about
at.
all
That's
of
what
it.
I'm laughing
But
at.
did you? I found out some information that this dude is actually a rapper. I'm
A
not
rapper,
gonna say his
23
name
years old.
because I don't want to give him no
He
publicity.
ain't got no arm. He ain't rapping no more. Ain't
Oh
that
my
arm
God.
twisted?
But he has a song called Dave Chappelle.
What does his arm have to do with him
He
rapping?
ain't got
though?
it. What you mean?
What do
I
y'all
heard he
think
went
about-
up, like he had a knife on him
Yeah, he
and
did.
something else.
But what do y'all think about this celebrity on stage attacking and beatings?
I think it's just like the celebrity shootings that's been going on and everybody doing shit for clout at this point.
I think it's honestly at this point, like going back to how it used to be, like necessary for you to have your entourage. Now they actually whipping
exactly.
ass now. Like, but you pull up on here, you're gonna get your ass whipped. And that's exactly honestly.
That's exactly what the fuck
everything
happened to that nigga.
Yeah, he got everything
And
he
that's why they didn't
deserved.
get in
Like,
trouble
stop
for that
rolling
shit.
up on people.
Facts.
Nah,
Like,
why would they?
Mike Tyson ain't getting
Stop rolling
trouble for
up
beating
on
that nigga
people.
ass on a plane. Fuck that,
Who
because
told
ass.
you
Everybody.
that? Who told you
Oh, he
that?
in trouble?
Mike Tyson in
trouble?
trouble.
That Mike Tyson in trouble.
Oh no, that's
in
not
trouble.
fair though. See, I don't think that's fair.
And Dave might see trouble too, depending on how it shakes out. Because
I doubt it, because they said
he ran back to the fight to stomp him.
But he had a knife on him.
Yeah, but he ran back to the guy to stomp him, and he said
it's called it's excessive.
So like, you're not supposed to chase people down if they're already done from it. But you know, that's illegal thing.
Look at the baby getting out of all the shit he get out of. Fuck out of here. The baby get out of shooting somebody and killing somebody in a fucking Walmart.
Wow.
Dave Chappelle could beat somebody's ass and break an arm and call it a day.
Wow. Okay, let's move on.
I'm definitely on your side. Like,
I'm
I don't
just
even
saying
feel like
that
Mike Tyson should get in
tackled him
trouble.
on stage. He was minding his business.
But let's be honest. Like, when you're talking about a black man in these situations, they're always gonna find something else or try to find something to be like, hey, let's make a point out of him. So
neither. So I just think that Dave Chappelle needs to protect himself a little bit more.
Yeah.
Oh, we see he got it.
Well, he got it.
That nigga's arm is legit twisted to another dimension at this point. Like, he might as well just fucking cut it off. Like, that shit was like on some. I'm like, yo, what? What happened? What did y'all?
But he deserved that though.
Yeah, he deserved that.
Yeah, he did.
He earned it. He earned that one.
All right, y'all. Oh, y'all still going? Okay. Now y'all can still talk about
they, there, whoever it was.
Nah, that shit pisses me off.
It looked like a guy to me.
See, I wish Alyssa was. Let me see if Alyssa.
That's mental. Like,
it looked like a dude to me. I don't know.
well, either way, I'm not even gonna hold you. If I'm ever on stage and I'm doing something and somebody like, I don't care if it's a woman with long hair, like, I know it's someone, like, we can know her from the past. The minute she's on stage, I better rock her. It's nothing to talk about. Yeah, because like, in a serious situation, think about it. That was a prop gun, but what if he had a real gun?
Right.
But that was a real knife.
That was a real knife.
Yeah, exactly.
That could have been
we can honestly be sitting here talking about, yo, rest in peace, Dave Chappelle. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
No.
That's what I'm saying. I hope you don't get in
the
trouble
way
for
that the way he tackled him, I was like, damn.
Yeah,
right.
Crazy.
Crazy.
That was
protect Dave Chappelle.
Facts.
That was crazy.
All right.
But Chris Rock's response was epic.
Yo, what do you think about Chris Rock's response?
Shit. I'm with it. I'm all for it. Come at that nigga. Come at
was
that nigga.
Will
That nigga
Smith?
slapped you on TV. Fuck it. That nigga deserve every shot he get. He better not say shit back.
I'm with Will Smith on that slap. So a lot of people.
No,
not
here's
with
nothing.
him.
I'm not against Will Smith or for him. I'm on for both sides. Like, I understand at that time Will Smith, you know, he saw his wife's face. His wife didn't find it amusing.
I feel bad.
Defended his wife.
That's how I feel.
Will Smith,
if you gonna disrespect my wife in front of me,
but Chris Rock took it like a G. Chris Rock didn't black. He could have pressed charges. He could have did that. He didn't do that.
I feel bad for Will because she doesn't seem like she's supporting
and
his
it's
decision.
Jada's fault. She don't, nigga. She said she don't. Fuck her.
Yeah, like that's.
Now I'm about to beat that bitch ass too. Now I'm getting pissed all over. Fucking yo.
That's kind of messed up.
Jada pisses me off. Oh, we're gonna bring it to the red talk table. Fuck your table, bitch. I'll flip that whole ass table up. What up? All right. Anyway.
Honestly,
that ass, don't talk to me about Jada. I'm not even playing anymore. That bitch get me so fucking tight.
You gotta know what you're getting into.
If she talk about Tupac,
if it was me,
regardless,
I would have did the same thing. If it was my wife, like, I'm not you out. I'll deal with it.
Will's better than me because I was like, bitch, tell Tupac to come support you. What's up?
Right.
You want to have my daughter write the notes of Tupac talking about.
What is going on right now?
I wish Tupac was still alive so he could come back for my mom. She's
my thing
is stupid.
The problem I have with that though, is that, you know, we kind of pick it. I think we kind of pick and choose who should get protection and who shouldn't. I do think that all black women, regardless if they're in their right mind or not, should get protection. So if he, you know, even if Jada is kind of questionable, I do think that she should be protected I do think she should be protected in all circumstances as well. So, I mean, do I like her actions after the fact?
I'll fight her.
I don't like her actions after the fact because your husband actually went up there and stood up for you.
And you ain't support him.
Right. And you supposed to back him, like, you know, even if like when you get home, like, yo, Will, you shouldn't have did that.
Right, you know right. That's it.
But to the public, fuck that. My husband was, you know, protecting me and But in the closed doors, like, yo, Will, you should, you know what I mean? Like, yo, let's try to act a little better, you know?
And then
Yeah,
she
I
go get
agree,
used
but
to
I
him
kind of
again
feel like it
for the
should have
red
been
talk table. Bitch.
it should have been accountability on both ends. So when he was ready to go up, I feel like she should have stopped him. You get what I'm saying? Like, you get what I'm saying? That was just.
No, I know a lot of women that do that.
Nah.
A lot of women be like, nah, it's not
exactly.
worth it,
Like,
babe.
I know my husband is not worth it, or we take care of this later. Like, we gotta see him. You get what I'm saying? And that was her time to stop him. But he did what he was supposed to do. Like, you get married, like, you're a provider, you're a protector.
I just wish it wasn't for Jada.
Take care of your wife. Like,
I'm all for Sheree. I love his ex-wife Sheree, who's gonna be a Real Housewives of Beverly Hills this season. Fuck out of here. Sheree's my bitch. Go back to Sheree.
And
she was the good one.
And Jada should never even bring that to the red talk. Like, that shit should just
be
put in the bag.
She definitely told us she definitely told us she
Why are you bringing that to the red talk?
We have some healing to do, but we know we'll come to the red talk table when we're done with him. Fuck your table,
we're not
bitch.
talking about it.
That's what I'm saying. She's using him.
Exactly.
She's using him for her publicity. If I was Will, I would say, I'm not coming to your fucking table, bitch. I'm not even living in your fucking bed.
The divorce papers would have already been on the table.
Okay,
like,
all right, facts. I would have said, I bet. Right. I was like, yeah, cool, let's go.
Sign these right here on the red table.
Gosh, I want to see this.
Yeah, right. I would have put it to the red table.
Red table, like, yeah, let's do
it.
Like, yeah, because she don't deserve Will, in my opinion.
She keep bringing up Tupac.
She doesn't respect him at all. She doesn't respect him at all.
I agree.
And Tupac ain't want you, girl. You in the house. Tupac's friend said because that's what pisses me off. She dead keep bringing up Tupac like Tupac wanted her. Tupac didn't want you.
I hear you. I mean, it's a dead man, so I can't really tell what Tupac.
No, his friend said that.
I'm about to say, like,
whatever his friends say don't mean that's how he feel. I know
yes, it does. He blacked when Jada and Will first met. When Jada and Will first met, Tupac said, no. I'm kidding. Tupac said, "Oh, why are you trying to make me fight Will?
Why are you trying
to make me fight Will?"
A lot of dudes be like,
if he wanted her, he could have had her clearly.
That's just a smut. I was just smashing that. And then when you turn around, they like,
I see why he ain't want her. If you ask me, the bitch is toxic. We don't know Tupac has a third eye.
We don't know that for sure.
We don't know what happened with that. But I'm pretty sure Pac probably smashed that or whatever situation they had.
Oh, for sure.
And he was probably like, I'm gonna keep her at distance. Like, we really don't know the conversation, but we all know friends come out for clout. They're not getting money no more.
But bitch, you've been married with 2 kids now. Why the fuck you still talking about this man like he's the love of your life? Let it go. You have a whole ass husband.
Well, she gets questioned on it a lot. The media knows how to spin a lot of things. So a lot of times
they'll be like supporting bullshit.
Anywho,
basketball time.
I don't support her.
I don't support her at all. Basketball time. Let's get to Ben Simmons, bitch ass. Let's get to Ben Simmons.
No, you're not gonna sit here and rag on Ben Simmons.
You just bashing everybody.
I'm a bash. So what y'all think about Ben, y'all? What y'all think about Ben? What y'all think about Ben?
I'm not saying nothing on Ben because you just want to bash.
Ben is the next LeBron. I just wanted to see everybody's face. Look at your like what?
You just said that.
I'm
like, yo, you gotta.
I need an elaboration on that, please.
I just got jumped like the guy at the Chappells.
That's a fact. I'm like,
I need an elaboration because what?
You gotta play.
Sorry, guys, I put me off there, man.
You gotta play. He don't gotta play.
He gotta play.
He dresses up.
Like time out.
He comes flee. He's flee. He just comes.
I'm not even putting that on LeBron at this point. That don't even ever say on shit like that to make me have to be on LeBron's side. Don't disrespect me. So now you disrespecting me.
Why are we doing this with?
I just want to know what I'm not.
Didn't they come out and say he had mental health issues too?
I'm not disrespecting him. I'm just lying ass. I'm not disrespecting.
Oh, you say he's lying about his mental health issues? I said lying
ass. I'm not disrespecting Ben. I'm a basketball bitch. So I'm here talking about. When was the last time I seen y'all?
I want to know why black men don't get protected
for mental health.
For mental health issues. When they.
Oh, no. See, don't do that.
What?
I supported him when I thought he did. I don't think he does. What? I think right
How
now
do you know that he doesn't?
I think he's scared to. Or if he does, get out the NBA because clearly you can't handle it. You see it? Like honestly, no.
That's that man's livelihood. That's how he gets his money. Why would he get out of there?
Is he playing or is he getting paid right now to do shit? What's he getting paid for right now? Exactly.
You know how many people get paid to do nothing?
They all got to get out.
Dang.
We wouldn't have a league.
Yeah, there's a lot of people getting paid for nothing.
If they would have got rid of Kyrie, I didn't watch the whole beginning of the NBA.
No, I don't think you should
Kyrie
get
did
paid
not
when you're
play.
not playing. Period. That's I don't understand why you should get paid.
I hear what you're saying. I hear you.
Like, because Ben Simmons legit just played the shit out of them. My nigga said, I'm coming back to game 3. Oh, no, my back hurts now because I know you're about to lose. Now we down 3-1. I mean, 3-0. I'm not doing this shit no more and getting swept.
Yeah, but
I'm
a
not
lot
gonna
of them
become a
do
meme.
it. It's part of the game. Like,
You pussy.
You know what I'm saying? Like, don't
That's
get me
not what this
wrong.
is about.
He's a
It's
flop.
pussy.
He's a flop. All right. So hold on. So him saying his
He
back
did this
hurt,
to his teams in
and
Australia.
Kyrie,
He was supposed to play for
Kyrie's
his
my
home team
favorite
how
player.
many times? How many
So-
times that man them backed out when he's supposed to play for his team? Let's not
Yeah,
act like
but
this is the
you
first time
can't-
he's
you
done
can't-
this shit. He
Yeah,
stayed doing it.
but how
Get
do
your
you
ass
know
out of
it's
the
not
NBA, go
mental
sit home
health?
and- If it is, then get out. You know what it is. So leave. Stop still holding these people money hostage. And now you're gonna sue them because they didn't want. You want to sue Philly now because they didn't pay you?
Who's
But
your
you still
favorite
not
player?
playing.
Who's
Excuse
your
me?
favorite player? Who's your favorite player?
Dwayne Wade.
All right. Matter of fact, I'm not even gonna ask you. What if they told Carmelo to get out?
They did, and then they kicked him out. So now what? What's the essence of that? Because they shouldn't. And what
He's
happened?
back.
Nothing.
He's back.
Why did they let him back in?
Is Ben back? Did Ben ever get kicked out for real, or was he out with his mental health illnesses? What if Carmelo would have said I had mental health illnesses? Would y'all have accepted that?
Did he not?
No. What?
How you know that?
No. The fuck you mean how I know that? That nigga said, he admitted. He said, back in my prime, I was in my head and I thought I was the shit. He admitted that shit. Why? Accountability. Ben Simmons, bitch.
Wow.
That's mental health issues.
All right, get them together. Get some therapy. Do what you got to do. Get it together. But you're not going to sit here and keep taking people's...
You can't just make
he's
excuses
lying.
for one player and not the
He
other.
is what one player did I make an
say
excuse
that.
for? Who did I make an excuse for?
Carmelo.
What excuse? Carmelo never used mental health. What are you talking about?
When you just said, he said I was in my head. Like, it doesn't matter.
No,
Like,
I'm
those
talking
are
about
all...
he was in his
He
head.
thought
as
he
in
was the
He
best.
thought he was the shit.
He thought he was the
Like
best.
he was his worst enemy.
and he
at that
clearly
point.
wasn't.
Not like this whole... And you know I'm for mental health all day, every day. I don't play with mental health at all. I'm all
But
for
Ben
that shit.
Simmons said he
But
had
Ben-
mental health issues.
Okay, so
Yeah,
get
I'm about to
out.
say, you gotta
Go,
respect
get out
it
and go
until-
take care of yourself. No, we don't. He's not respecting himself. He's still trying to play, knowing he can't play. So go home.
what
Why you
happens?
sit-
So
why
what
you
happens
sitting on
when
the
he
bench
gets
with
out?
bright-ass
I think
colors?
that's a part, but that's a part of mental health is not being sure of yourself.
So go home and figure it out.
How,
Just like they
how
tell
are
you to
you
take a
gonna
mental
tell?
health day off home. Do you go to? Don't they tell you to take mental health days at work?
But
They tell you that,
I
no?
think we,
So
I
if you're
think,
not-
I think we, I think
Y'all
we
are
have
really,
this.
y'all love bullshit.
Hold on, wait. I think we have this misconception about mental health. I don't
have anything about mental health. I don't have
No.
anything about mental health.
The reason why I'm saying that we have this misconception is that you think that it only, you could go home and take care of it. I think you think that it can't pop up at any given time. See,
Yeah.
Ben Simmons was back and forth with playing. He had a
My
lot of.
question is, where did Monique say that? Or did Monique say that man should just go home and get himself together then? If he wants to claim he has mental health illness, fine.
Right.
You have it. Go home and get better. He has not been doing that.
But you're watching it play out. That's what I'm saying. You're
For
actually
a fucking
watching.
year.
Right.
We're
This
watching
is-
it play out, but
a
what are we
lot
watching
of-
play out? He's
what?
not getting help.
a
What are we
lot of-
watching play out? Y'all
Well-
keep trying to say I'm down in his mental health illness. I'm not at all. I'm saying go get the help. Cool. You have mental health illness. Go get the help.
is he
Again,
getting
That's
help?
fine.
Again,
Go-
that is part of the mental health issue, is that the person themselves, right, may feel like, okay, they're getting adequate help, right? And then now he's like, yo, I'm ready to play, right? But then mental health kicks in, right? And then he's like, well, I don't feel like playing, or my back hurts, or whatever the case may be. So while other people is like, well, he's using mental health as an advantage, or whatever the case may be, he's making 30, whatever the case may be, $1 million. You don't think a person that loves basketball and went to the NBA and does all that to get to the NBA don't want to be a part of the playoffs and possibly be
all of what?
possibly be the hero for the Brooklyn Nets? Why wouldn't he want to step? Hold on.
Who
But
thinks
why
that's
wouldn't-
happening?
But why wouldn't he want to step on the court? Tell me. So if
Y'all
he
must
has,
not know his career, huh?
but why
Y'all ain't
would
pay
he want
attention to
to?
his career, huh?
Okay, so
This
why
man
wouldn't
flopped
he want
his
to?
whole career. What are you talking
Okay,
about?
but
Did he
why
play his
wouldn't he
first
want-
rookie year? He got injured.
But do you know the reason why he don't want to step on
You
that
can't blame
court?
him for injury.
When he was in college, what his college teammates said about him. oh, he only
Once
came on the
again-
court to show off and do this and that, blah, blah, blah.
He got
wasn't a team player.
drafted.
He still
Oh,
went
I'm
number
about to
one.
say,
Oh,
how
He
many
got
people on that
drafted.
college
Australia
team
He still
team
went-
say?
He
What
still
did his
went number
Australia
one.
team
His
say?
peers.
Oh,
He
I'm gonna
still
be
went
in the
number one.
Olympics. I'm gonna come home and I'm gonna play for my team 3 years in a row. I still haven't done it. I'm still backing out the last minute. I'm still backing out.
People,
That's all I'm
people are
saying.
allowed to do that
He
though.
constantly backs out. He constantly back. No, you're getting paid,
That's
bro. No, you're
part
not.
of it.
Not when you're getting paid.
The
No.
You don't get
I
paid for the
mean-
Olympics. But the thing is,
Oh,
I
if you
know
don't
a
get
lot
paid
of
for the
people.
Olympics,
I
fine.
know a lot of people who out of
you
their
know,
job.
you know,
I know a lot of people who are out of their job getting paid. Just saying.
me, I'm shit.
That's,
but
I was about to
that's
say,
life.
it's,
That's like
No.
like it happens. A lot of
it's
people.
differences.
but
It's
my thing
differences.
is we gotta understand that because I at one point in time I thought the same thing too, but when you actually watch the actions of Ben Simmons, you can see that he does have real problems. And I do understand, yes,
On his-
leave and go and do whatever you want to do, but that is part of the mental illness when you see a person sticking around still trying to do things. So Ben Simmons, to me, like I said, it's up to the organization to say, well, go get help, get off the bench, do whatever it is that you have to do. They are allowing this to happen.
Which they
Why?
did just now because they said that they think he was lying about his back problems. The Nets
Whatever
specifically came out and
the
said
case
that.
may be, they have to remove him. He can't remove himself. The same way if you saw me going through it, right? I'm in the streets wilding,
And now
I'm
he's trying to
drinking,
sue Philly.
I'm pushing people. You as my friend or whatever the case may be may have to say, yo, listen, I'm gonna take you off the street. We're gonna need to take you to go get some help.
That's on you, bro. I guess.
The organization,
Nah, that's fucked up.
Damn.
the organization, I put this on the Brooklyn Net organization that they are not removing
So I'm
him
telling Kyrie and KD.
because
the
he look
organization, you
because
said.
he fly as shit courtside every game.
Yo,
That's what I'm
mhm.
saying. That's what's getting me to
Mhm.
that bright ass color you had on. You was playing
But
2K
guess what?
for 23 hours that same night on your broken ass back.
That's fine, but the Brooklyn Net organization has to be the one to say, hey, listen, I need you to come into my office.
Like Philly.
We need to go get you checked out. We need to go to get your back
I think
checked
they are though,
out.
because they legit did put out a
I
thing
agree-
saying they
I
think
agree
that
with
he
that.
lied about
Where's
his
the physical?
I agree
You know
with
what I'm
that.
saying?
Yeah, I agree
You know what I'm
with that.
saying? You just trade and then you don't know physical. Like, yo,
I just
go get
read
the
something
physical.
about him. Dang, I wish I would have kept
No,
it.
they
I
said he
didn't-
got I just saw the report that he has a bulging disc or something like that, whatever the case may be. But
Who did it for him? Who x-rayed him? Clutch? If it
no,
was
I
Clutch
don't
Sports,
know.
I don't
No,
touch it.
the Brooklyn Nets have to X-ray him and do all
Oh,
those
okay.
things. So
Right, so I'm about to say.
he can't go to an outside source and do that.
Right, that's
because
what I'm like, please.
because they are the ones
Their
that are paying
doctors
him.
have to do it. Yeah.
Right, they're
Yeah.
the ones that's paying him. So I do think that the Brooklyn Nets is the ones that's supposed to take the blame here. We're blaming Ben Simmons. Why are we blaming the person with mental health? Blame the
Ooh,
organization
excuse
that's
the hell out of me.
allowing.
Sorry, guys.
Why are we blaming the organization that's allowing him to sit there and do that? Why are we blaming why not organization?
They're-
Why are we blaming
they're-
Ben Simmons?
They're paying him, so I feel like if they didn't like his behavior or whatever it was, it is up to them to rectify it.
Yeah, go home.
Like
The
he
same way
is
if you have an employee.
essentially, he is a basketball player. He wants to be at the game. He's at the game. Whatever he's doing, he's doing his part. They got to do their part.
Shit,
That's like
they
if
sent-
you hurt and
they
you
sent
work a
Kyrie
job
home.
and you belong on disability, but
yeah.
you show up to work, they're going to say you belong on disability. Take your ass home.
They
We
sent
gonna pay you.
Kyrie home. Kyrie couldn't even go into the damn stadium.
Yeah,
So
he
why
couldn't.
you
Fact.
so why you can't do that? The same thing with Ben Simmons. Listen,
Send
you can't
Ben
come right
home.
now. Yo, go home, get yourself together.
Ben
When
home.
the only time you could come on this sideline is when you're ready to play.
I
Simple
would
as
be
that.
even more worried if he said, I'm walking away from $30 million to go take care of myself.
Yeah.
Then I would look at him like, oh,
What?
this nigga got a Kanye disease.
Please,
Something
I would
wrong.
walk away from $30 million to take care of my fucking mental health. Hella fuck, yes, I would. Y'all are wild.
No, but
Why?
that's
He
not. But
playing?
that's
He can
a
sit on the
right.
side and watch him.
My brain over. Please.
But
Who the hell
that
else was I
30
talking
million
about?
might be the only thing keeping them sane. Because if you lose out on 30 million, you already got mental
Or-
health problems. You might
Imagine
lose
if
your
they
mind.
threaten. Imagine if they threaten
Or
him in that
watching
manner.
the game.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying?
Anyway.
The basketball arena might
Speaking
be
of the
what's keeping him
playoffs.
sane.
My nigga Ja.
Demetrius?
Up, see it, because my little battery just popped up. Did I pause, guys? I paused.
No, you here.
Yeah, I told y'all my little battery just popped up.
Ja's the man.
So who y'all think
mess
got
with
it, I
Ja.
guess. So that's what we doing?
Yeah, so my last thing is playoff prediction. So who does everybody think is gonna take it this season? Sorry, Dale, since you're the top square.
Wow.
You are.
Do we have to talk this in like realistically or who we want?
Who you want?
Here we go.
Boston.
Do both. Who you want, and then realistically.
I want Boston to take it.
Okay, now
But
be realistic.
realistically, it's hard right now, but I'm saying Golden State or maybe Milwaukee. That's what I'm saying.
Kry.
I'm just going Ja Morant. Period. Grizzlies
to win the
all
chip.
way. Yeah.
You're wilding.
Wow.
But no, go ahead.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, for me, I think the Phoenix Suns. I think they got defense and offense, and I think they're gonna get it together. Devin Booker came back, and I think he's a force. Yeah, Chris is playing too.
He's.
Oh, word?
The Suns are looking.
No.
They're
It
looking
was
good.
It was Book that was out, not Chris. It was Booker that was out.
Book was
This
But
year.
he's back.
This
But
year.
if Chris Middleton comes back, and
Where
they
the
don't lose that series to the Celtics, then I think that the Bucks could take it again.
Yep. Mhm.
So
Okay.
for me, I say Warriors. Period. That's my two answers. I love
Warriors.
Ja. I love Ja. I love the. Nah, I don't like that dude that just did what he did to Who just got who was hurt badly? Middleton.
Brooks hurt Gary Payton Jr.
Oh, Gary Payton Jr. Yeah, I didn't like that
Word.
foul play he did.
Yeah.
But I do like the Grizzlies, and I do like Ja. I feel like Ja has been killing it. I have a crush on him because he's been killing it. Not because I think he's cute, but because he's been killing it. And I always, as y'all see, my crush last season was Damian Lillard. So clearly I just have crushes on people's killing it in the NBA. I love to watch good people play. But his looks kind of throw me off because he's like a child. So
He is a child. Very young.
yeah.
I'm about to
He's
say
like 21, right? He's
Yeah,
21.
He's mad young.
But he looks 19, 18. Like he looks mad young, like younger than my
South
brother.
Carolina,
He look
you're
even
like a child.
younger when
Child
he
until
started
you're
busting
30.
out that gritty on
Yes,
the
them
court.
dance moves, right? I'm like, please stop doing that shit. You look mad crazy. Like,
Wildin'.
I'd be like, please stop. Like, you already look mad young and childish. Like, he's just mad and young. Like, but he's so cute. He's cute, adorable, like adorable cute. Like, oh, I'll pinch your cheek sometimes. But yeah, so my crush is on his basketball.
We wouldn't know anything about that.
My crush is on his basketball skills solely. Okay, I don't have any attraction to people that look 12.
AI. He reminds me of AI.
Babyface? No.
Yeah.
I just look like a man though. Like,
No,
No,
I'm not
his
talking
play
about
style.
looks.
His
Why you
game
still
on
talking about looks?
His play style.
I
Nobody
don't care about how this man looks.
I forgot I'm talking to guys.
He's like, oh, but he looks like a
my
baby. I
goodness.
don't care about how he looks.
Yo. Dang.
Yo.
Now his game
Like,
is
no.
definitely.
Yeah,
He
He
reminds me of
AI.
he reminds me of an athletic AI. Because I
Right.
mean, AI was athletic.
Right.
AI was dunking on Marcus Camby and whatnot. You know, he was
Yeah.
athletic.
Mad fast.
But the
Like,
way
Ja.
Ja's athleticism is crazy.
Yeah.
So and
That's
you know,
why I love to watch him.
nah, he's
That's
dope.
where my crush comes
He's
in.
dope.
It's just like, damn, you really be playing your shit out. Like, and
But I don't think
What's
they
the
have
series
enough.
right now?
Was
1-1.
1-1.
1-1, yeah.
It's
1-1.
1-1, right? Okay.
1-1.
Right.
Yeah.
But I don't think the Grizzlies have enough to beat
Right, same.
Phoenix.
And Clay's back. Oh,
Oh
Phoenix.
no,
Well,
they can
so-
they can beat the Warriors because I think
Don't
they
think
so.
match up. I think they match up well with the Warriors. They didn't
I don't
match up
think
well
so.
with Minnesota because Minnesota had Cat, and Kat, you know, they have a problem with big men in the paint because their bigs are athletic, but they get into foul trouble when big men are playing, when really skilled big men are playing with them. But the Warriors don't have a skilled big man right now, so their guards can match Clay and Steph all day long because they got mad energy.
Yeah.
Those are 21, 22-year-olds. They're gonna be hounding them down all day long. So that's why they
When
match
go
up
against
so well.
somebody like the Bucks.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
over. Yeah, it's
That's
done.
I
for
don't
them.
think I don't know. I feel
Yeah,
like
that's scary.
Even the Suns,
be a
they're not
problem.
gonna be able to handle the Suns because the Suns got the guard
Who's
play
this? I'm about to say who's the center on the who's their
on
big
the
man?
Suns. On the Suns,
Yeah.
DeAndre Ayton.
I don't know. Shit about
They
the
got
Suns.
Ayton and McGee.
They don't know either. So you just saying
Chris
Nah,
Paul.
Ayton.
Chris
Ayton.
Paul.
Chris Paul.
Nah, Ayton has been proven to be one of the best big men in the
JaVale
league.
McGee?
Yeah, JaVale McGee and JaVale McGee is playing well.
I'm gonna say you disrespectful.
JaVale.
I don't know.
JaVale McGee has been playing really well, especially when it comes
He's still
to defense.
playing?
That's what I'm
Oh,
saying.
okay.
See,
Yeah,
better-
That's why I'm like
Come
JaVale.
on, Udonis. Everybody, let's go. Please.
Bro, Udonis came out there with that patchy beard.
Yo,
I was like, if
I
y'all don't
wanted
sit
Ben,
this
not
old
Ben
man
Simmons.
down,
What's
bro.
his name? What's the Ben?
Why
what's
you
Ben,
say that like that?
What's the dude's name from Miami that was about to beat Ben Wallace? No, fuck. What the fuck? Am I 20?
Ben Wallace.
Not Ben Wallace. Oh shit. Yeah, I took it back to the Malice at the Palace. What's his
Yeah.
name? Fuck. What? Jimmy Butler. Boom. Where the fuck am I
Oh.
getting Ben from? Jimmy Butler. I
Butler.
wanted him to beat his ass. I'm like, yo, why are you arguing with a young team? You can't even play. He pisses
He's got.
fire.
Nah, they
fire.
save roster spots like that for people for moral support and
I
things
get
like
it.
that.
No, I
Yeah.
love that so
Leadership.
much.
It's
I love
Right,
that.
leadership.
Like
Leadership.
get him something on a coaching staff or something. Don't just have because even when they put him in the game, he's trash. The nigga foul doing a
Bro,
slight
get him
run.
a beard.
I'm like, yo, how old? What?
He came on there. I felt crazy. It was like seeing a stray cat. You know, you see the cat. So like his bed was like really disturbing. I was like, yo, what's up with his bed? It was a whole
You're
bald
mad.
spot in his bed.
You're
I'm like,
mad
dude.
at me.
Yeah.
I don't
Like,
laugh
cut it,
at
bro.
people's balls.
Like, yo, mad
And if
disturbing.
y'all notice, I stopped making fun of LeBron's hairline years ago. So let's not. Put
Why
that
is
on me.
LeBron gotta
think
come like?
Yeah, where did he come from in this?
No, because he
Yeah.
said his bald hairline. I'm just saying, I don't make fun of people's hair anymore after the alopecia.
Well, I think
stuff,
did he
you
get
know?
it back? He got it back though. He not got it back, but he got some kind of
I
transplant.
don't
or
watch him
something.
now. I don't know who LeBron.
Okay.
Yeah,
I was talking
LeBron.
about Haslam. I was talking about Haslam. I'm like,
No,
hell
LeBron
no.
got hair.
That nigga struggling.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he just got it back with
Yeah.
surgery that he
He
got
and Vince
done.
Carter times 10,000 to me. Like, damn, I thought at least Vince could still play. This nigga can't even play. He's like, boy, you just
Wait,
wasting
Vince
space.
Carter's. I thought he was done.
No.
He's-
But remember, I wanted him to
Oh.
retire too. I was like, damn, nigga, you still
Yeah,
here?
he was
But I
playing
feel bad
forever.
now because
He
at
was
least you
playing
still
forever.
play. But shit,
Like,
he still
I
plays
think
good.
Vince Carter been on like 8, 9 teams.
But he still plays.
That's
He's
it.
Like my
He
grandpa
been
on
on
the team.
mad teams. He been on the Grizzlies. He been
Nigga,
on the
He's
Hawks.
like my
That's it.
fucking
He been
grandfather. Every time I
everywhere.
see him, I be like, yo, nigga, sit the fuck, go somewhere, go home. Like, what are you doing? Be
Just
a
get
coaching
Vince-
staff.
Just get a Vince
Like-
Carter jersey from every team. Like, just fill your closet.
Nah, first of all, y'all, I'm mad pussy because I went to the Knicks game. Trae Young, ass. I went to the Knicks Atlanta Hawks game, right? And so my dad
Trae
was at the
Young
Garden
is
or whatever.
Reggie Miller in the Knicks.
OD. So I went on the my dad works at the Garden, so I was sitting behind the Hawks bench, right? Boom.
Why would you want to be there?
I'm pussy as fuck because every time Vince Carter came in front of me, y'all thought I was talking shit or not? Hell no, my ass was silent as fuck. I was so pussy. I'm like, damn, I thought I was gonna talk mad shit. But if it was LeBron,
He would have got you
nigga,
ejected out the
talking
game. So
shit.
you wouldn't have said anything. LeBron
Shut
do
the
not
fuck
play
up.
that. As soon
Nah,
as you
Trae
said
Young-
something,
sent
he would
Young,
have pointed
though.
you out
I
and
I
got
was
you
talking
thrown out the
shit to
game.
Trae Young, and
Called
Trae
him.
Young told me to shush. He went like this, and this is why I don't like him. He said, "Oh, bitch, I'm pussy. Cause I'll come out there and fuck your ass up, right? That's why I don't like Trae Young to this
But
day.
But did
Piece of
you?
Shit. No, I didn't.
But did
Security
you?
was there.
And did
Security
they
was there,
lose?
sucker.
Did they
We sure
lose?
did. We sure did.
Exactly. Did he not
Exactly.
shush the whole audience multiple times? Okay.
That nigga ice tray,
Whatever.
man.
Whatever. He ain't in the ice tray playoffs, is he? Ain't
My
too
son
much
beat
ice.
Book. Devin Booker is nice. I fuck with Devin Booker. I
Eh.
forgot about the Suns.
Oh, he didn't Kendall. Oh,
That
no,
might
I cared
be.
about
That might
huh?
be.
What does
That
that
might
have
be the
to
curse.
do with?
That's gonna be
Anybody
downfall.
that
The
date
show
right.
comes on tonight. I just thought about it. I'm like, oh yeah, the Kardashians come on tomorrow.
Anybody that date them witches, they
Kardashians?
end up.
Don't
Yeah.
call them witches. Stop. I
They
like
are.
them.
What? Oh God.
Oh, wait. Black China.
Then they
I'm
then
done.
they
Did
just
y'all
win
see how
that
Black China
lawsuit.
dumbass? Yeah, because her dumbass. I mean, girl,
Yeah.
the show ended because you was beating Rob's ass. That shit got me. I'm like, girl, all right, like, come on. Sure, I'm all for people who want to stand up to Kardashians if y'all want to do whatever y'all want to do. I mean, I don't have no problem with the Kardashians, tell you the truth. But I'm all for people, except for the fact that, whatever, let's not get into that. But yeah, I don't have a problem with the Kardashians. But my thing be,
They could start their own NBA. team.
China, you're a psycho. How did the
With all their
Kardashians, shut up.
exes.
How did
They
the
should make
fucking
a
Kardashians,
Kardashian ex basketball team.
now he going to bash the Kardashians like I don't like
I'm
him.
not bad. I'm just thinking about it.
Don't
It was
you
a lot
are
of
bashing
players.
them.
Wasn't
You
like
are
Blake
bashing
Kim
them.
Griffin,
Kim has
Lamar
been in
Odom.
every sport.
No,
Kim has
no.
been in every sport.
All right, back to what I was saying. So
Remember, she ruined Reggie Bush.
Oh yeah,
She
Reggie
didn't
Bush was
ruin
out
Reggie
there.
Bush. She
Gone.
did not ruin Reggie Bush. Stop.
That was his last
Anyway,
time we seen
Ruined
Reggie.
Reggie Bush.
No, she did
Yep.
not ruin Reggie Bush. No. So
Yes, she did.
boom, back to what I said. Can y'all shut up? Now I forgot what I was saying. I really forgot what I was
Black
saying. I
China.
still have COVID
Black
brain.
You were
China.
saying how she ruined
Black
Reggie
China.
Bush. And now she about
Black
to ruin
China.
Pete.
Yes. So Black China, everybody. Okay, so now we're gonna add this topic on because I forgot about this. Black China dumbass gonna try to freaking sue them because she said they had the deal with they basically had to do with their show being canceled. Robin, listen. Oh, China. Whew, wow, how the fuck I forget that. Robin
They had
China.
their own show.
Yes, they did. And they fought every episode. Not even on no regular.
That's
Like
good
they
TV.
fought. No, but it's like, bitch, we knew there was no
That's
season 2
good
because y'all wasn't even
TV.
together at the end of episode at season 1. Y'all wasn't even together. So we're like, how you blaming the
I don't even
Kardashians for that
understand.
when y'all asses weren't together? You have to watch the episode.
Wait, whose show was it?
It was Robin
and
China. And she's trying to say,
How the hell did
because
they even get a show?
remember when she was pregnant
Like-
with his child and shit, and like they was getting married and all
Yeah,
that
but
shit?
who really watched that? Like she
It's the
was reaching.
Kardashians, please.
Did
You know
they?
it's a stupid
I was just
Kardashians.
watching something the other day
And they
about how
actually was the number one show. I'm not gonna lie. So.
Reality show was trying to pressure these two people to have a kid so they can have another season. It's crazy. It's wild.
Oh yeah, they do that on Teen Mom. They offer you extra cash for each child you have.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Nobody knew
That's
that, huh? That's why
crazy.
they all be having them damn.
That's
16 and
crazy.
pregnant, it pissed me off. I was like, what kind of dumbass show is this to have on TV? Because now y'all
It's
know that
crazy.
16-year-olds
That's
clearly gonna go get
ridiculous.
pregnant because they want to get famous. The fuck is that?
That shit is.
And then it was
crazy
another
to
show
me.
they made, 16 and addicted or 16 and strung out or some dumb shit. I'm like, are y'all fucking dumb? I'm like, what kind of shows are we making these days? What happened to making a band and shit like that? Like, what is show? Parental Control. Remember that shit? That shit was lit. Yo, I asked G about that the other day. I used to watch like Parental Control. And did y'all used to watch that stuff? Room Raiders and Parental Control on MTV?
Control?
Where like the parents used to pick the date for you and then your girlfriend used to have to watch with them? Yes. Yeah. And your girlfriend used to have to watch with them. Y'all didn't, y'all are, bro, that shit was lit. The parents used to have to pick the date because they didn't like the spouse, so they used to pick the date, and then the state used to watch with the parents or whatever.
They used to come. They used to come up with that like Silent Library and all those other weird ass shows.
That's what CTV was lit back then, but now it's like
now
y'all just want us to be retarded.
Talk about next time.
What?
Next time I know what I'm talking about.
Strung out people. Oh yeah, fuck. I forgot my.
No, yeah, strung out people, but I want to talk about Jackass because I was just into it.
Jimmy Knoxville.
And what they did to Bam, and now how they bringing the show back without the man who started the show because they forced him to rehab and then didn't want to pay him. But we will talk about that another day.
Mm-hmm.
Now, y'all brought up 16 and pregnant. That shit really disturbed me because I hate
16 and pregnant disturbed me.
This might
so
sound
much.
racist, but I
That
really hate to see Black families on 16 and pregnant. That shit really disturbed me, whether it's the father or it's the daughter that's on there. Like it really, like I actually seen episodes and I've made my children come in there and watch it. Like,
you're annoying.
Nah, I'm serious. Like I bring because I have older girls who's like, no, this is what will never happen.
Oh yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? Like I make sure we set that standard, like from now. You know what I'm saying? From the time that they're little, like because that shit is very disturbing. Some of those situations can really be avoided, but it's like, nigga, where was your mother? Where was your father? You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So,
bro, big facts.
She said 16 and pregnant, and it really.
No, I feel you. I feel you 100%.
Some of those episodes I saw, I was just like,
that used to piss me off. So it's like, why is this 16 and fucking pregnant on TV? What is this? Like, are y'all serious? Y'all don't think people's gonna start getting pregnant on purpose now?
Yeah. Like I'm not
just
him.
like when they keep putting shit about serial killers and stuff on TV. It's like y'all don't think people gonna start following this shit? Y'all don't think people see how much light these serial killers? I'm not gonna front y'all. I'm in my backyard. I was watching Jeepers Creepers today, and I keep feeling like that nigga about to jump out. Like,
and with that being said,
the only light that came is ring light. So if y'all see something snatch me up right now, it's
no. We're gonna end this before the Jeepers Creeper gets.
I used to have a crush on Jeepers.
I don't know where G is at, but we can't help you right now. So.
I used to have a crush on the Jeepers Creepers guy, actually.
And you said that 7 times, and every time you said it, I ignored you because it was. Really
I know.
weird.
That's why I'm like, I used to have a crush on the Jeepers Creepers guy.
I don't know.
I'm like, it was so cute. It's weird. I don't know what it was about him, but something was so cute about him. So maybe it affected him. Everybody gave their little predictions for who's gonna win, who's not gonna win. Oh no, y'all didn't say. Well, who's not gonna win? That's not really a.
If we said who's gonna win,
right? Yeah. Shut the fuck up. All right, I just got it. Y'all saw me thinking in my head and letting the contractions contract. Shut up. So, y'all see what I did there?
What?
Okay.
Letting the contractions contract.
All right. Yep. It's late, guys.
All right, y'all. My phone's dying. Jeepers Creepers is no, I'm seriously scared. That's really just me in my spotlight. Jeepers Creepers is behind here with me. Thank Dale. Not Dale. Thank Kry. Thank G. I mean, thank A-noot. I call him G, but I have to call him A-noot to be respectful of his social media presence.
It don't matter.
AKA Dwayne Wade.
That's what you shouldn't call him.
I want to take off his hat, but he being a little bird, so y'all can see he look like Dwayne Wade. I'll show y'all his picture.
I know him.
Not you. I'm talking to the people. So
wait, you gonna show the people his picture?
That was creepy, right?
Yo, mad creepy. What? Were you just gonna like tweet it out to people?
Right.
Now we're gonna have to get him security like Dave Chappelle needs security.
Right. I don't like y'all. Anywho, I appreciate everybody for coming. Don't worry, we'll have you guys back to talk so y'all can finish talking about Roe versus Wade. We'll just make that a topic in its own because clearly I got some shit to get off y'all chest. Johnny, I love you. Keep your head up. Amber, so for your bitch ass.
Aquaman in the Caribbean. Do a movie together.
That actually would be. Oh, because Jason Momoa, isn't he?
But then you would be supporting her. Right?
Shut up, G. Shut up, G.
Did you even say his name correct?
She said Jason Momoa. Mimosas.
Mimosas. Whatever.
Brunch man.
Anywho, whatever. Thank you guys for joining me and Dale and our new co-host Kry. I was about to say, nigga, hello. I just gave you your own special shot. I just was like, yeah, I'm in this or something. Thank you, G, for joining us today as well. Appreciate you always, and see you guys for the rest of the season. Deuces. I did not mean to do that. Jesus. Keep that in though. Goodbye.